Welcome to the video. Today we're going to be going over my plans for like pro MX bikes, for MX bikes uploading schedule, kind of just going over, having a little powwow. If you guys would like to just kind of hang out and listen, it's probably the best way to go about this video. I mean, comment, give me your guys' thoughts. I mean, this is gonna be a very casual, old style video that I used to do, just kind of sit here and give you guys what's going on and what my thoughts are right now after such a fun week, I would say, to put it in a good way. So for starters, my plan for going like pro or whatever the pro race is, it'd probably be EU East Coast 250s, because that just seems to work best timetable wise and skill wise. I did put up a pretty good lap. I think, oh god, I was gonna say, I think my record is on this track, it's in a 47.2 range, I believe, and that was on the 250. But on the 450s, with getting all the big lines, obviously it's going to be a little bit faster, and I did ride the 450s for a little bit on this as well, so I was probably able to conquer that time. But on the 250s, I was well within qualifying of both NA and EU, so I was kind of very surprised to see that. As you guys see, I have this Kawasaki dialed. I did make a few changes. If you guys watched the video, my last video actually, made a few changes to that setup, and if you guys want those, let me know. I'll make a little video about it again and clickbait it, of course. So we'll maybe have that coming up in the future if you guys want it enough. And it was just like one or two small little changes, and it made it really good. And now this is all I've been riding, really, other than like for shorts. I've been riding the electric bike, the Starkvarg, and also the 450 a little bit, so just to get some short form content out to you guys, because that's not what keeps my channel alive, but it's a huge thing on YouTube growth wise. A lot of subscribers funnel in from that as well, so just put up short form every here and there as well, or I guess twice a day is every here and there. So yeah, hopefully you guys find yourself enjoying those if you guys are current watchers of the videos anyways. And other than that, I mean, I guess back onto the pro talk, I don't really know where else to go. I would probably say, like I said, the EU East 250 region would probably be our best bet. And I did miss round one because of a time crunch. I did sign up for NA, and I didn't hop into a qualifying server because I did not want to make the main event to get my region locked over there to NA, because that time works way worse than EU does. Next week I should be starting my championship pretty much on the EU 250 at East side. Let me know if you guys want that streamed. I don't know, I haven't really thought about it a whole lot. Let me know if you guys want me to stream that, or if you guys just want me to do like a good video on it. Like, let me know what you guys want me to do with these pro rounds, what you guys would like to see with the channel. And the step forward will probably be taking into the pro scene here, because like I said, I think I got the speed, and I could maybe do like a top 10, like a road to top 10 kind of video series, and then when we get that, road to top 5, road to podium, and kind of just go on. It might take forever to get those, but it's good titling, it's a good way. And let me know if you guys like that series idea. I don't really think it would do like the best. I don't think it's going to be like, whoa, that'll blow my channel out of the water. I don't think it's like that. I think it's more of just a good way to recap every round, or just kind of put out a video in I guess in a good series almost for you guys to watch all the pro rounds and stuff like that. I don't know. Like I said, let me know. I haven't really been thinking about it a lot, but I have been through the course of this video so far, and I really am scrambled a little bit. So let me know what you guys would prefer to see. And I guess moving on to other topics, I'll try to think of some. I missed a day, by the way. I missed like 2 days, I think, but that was just very unfortunate. My power actually went out. We're getting like 60 miles an hour wind where we're at. If you guys don't really know miles an hour, if you guys are from a different country than America or the United States of America, it's basically very fast. I don't know the exact equal in kilometers, but it's very fast. So they cut power off because things happen when the wind is kicking like that. So unfortunately lost power, wasn't able to really do anything. That was last night. I really don't have an excuse for missing I think I didn't record Friday, but I already intended to miss Sundays, I believe, or Mondays, one of the two. I already intend to miss, so that wasn't really missing a day, but I did end up missing a day, and then my shorts will be uploaded later. I haven't missed a day of shorts though. I've been 2 shorts a day for you know, ever since I got back, really. So that's all good. We're all good there, and hopefully we're back on schedule. We're set and nothing changes, because you know, life's been a little crazy and I've been trying to balance a lot. So hopefully we, like I said, we can just establish a schedule. Hopefully all is good, and hopefully you guys have the sound content. And like I said, 2 shorts a day, that's it's pretty good in my books. And I think that as long as we can keep that going, the channel will just keep going. It's not really dead or anything when it's not really getting the views on the videos, or I'm not even posting videos. I think the shorts does a good job of upkeep, if you will, on the channel. It kind of keeps things active, keeps things busy, and I'm still you know, putting in a certain amount of work every day on those. And it's actually surprising how long those take every here and there. Like, you have some that are just absolutely like kind of nuanced, or you're just trying to do something and it might take a while to figure it out. So just learning, I guess, CapCut is a new learning curve for me as well, and I've been trying to get used to that and spread more short form content. But I guess I don't really know what I'm doing. Now we can talk about the track here, because I know some of you guys probably are in here for that as well. And I mean, that's cool too, right? Obviously. But I feel like with the track this week, I think the ruts are getting too big, too solidified, too much. Like, when you look at where they're even starting, it's ridiculous. I kind of think that it is getting a little over the top here for Stony. Now, I understand it is East Coast. You want them bigger or whatever to try to be matching here, but say you're trying to cut down. I mean, the rut is actually starting all the way out, like here is where the divot starts. And these, like, if you watch the races, this is not how the ruts start. And no matter what, almost always on a bigger jump like this. Now, this is a cut down corner. Now, this is one you can come down here, and yes, you can cut down, but you would want the bigger rut inside instead of the stupid little, like, the stupid little doinky doink we got here. I would want this to be the biggest rut. I would want this one to be probably the second biggest, and the outside the biggest, with some chop at the top. Because when you're watching the pro guys, it comes up here, and then they go either down. Okay, that is terrible, by the way. Physics are amazing when you hit the brakes on a curve. So you're up here, say you come flying into this corner. Now you either cut down right here, or you keep going through the course of this corner like so, and then you execute the corner. Or you come to the top of the corner, like I'll show you guys if I can get lined up here. You come to the top of the corner, then cut down, and then go on with your day. Instead of, you know, instead of having basically a motocross track where it's a low rut, a middle rut, and a high rut, there's got to be, like, you balance from out here, and then you either cut down, and then you have these 2 options, or you straight up land here, hit the brakes, come underneath, hit this rut, come out, and see if you can still nail the section. So in my opinion, they are getting a little chunky. The outside was not a primary line. They are a little close sometimes, like when you look at this. And then I actually was doing this line through the sand. Now that obviously didn't look pretty there, but it trust me, it's not bad. I think it's a lot better, especially on the 250, and especially if you can execute it the right way. And we almost fall off there. This quad, I feel like it either needs to be stretched out or it needs to be a little closer. I feel like that the tweener's not really fun there, but that's nitpicking at best. I mean, that's just kind of a me thing. I'm sure people are fine with how it is. This is pretty fun. I really like this section, and you actually have the big line here where you can, like, jump over, get the bounce, and go up, and yeah, you can get it, and then double out. But like I said, I understand it's the East rounds and you're trying to give it a little bit more, but I honestly think it's getting to be a little too much. I don't think it's really what we needed or want right now. And yeah, I keep repping that line in the sand very poorly. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna try to do it the other way around, like the aka normal line is. I don't really know. Probably the main line is what this is called, where you roll and then you have to, like, single double. I would much rather come in here, right? You come in and then you kind of scrub over this first one, jump into this rut, and then get the back wheel down. Munch those last two, at least keep the back wheel down. But, you know, it takes a certain amount of time on this game to really understand or get that to the point where it's faster. And then, like I said, with that quad, either I think it should be either just a tad closer to the point where there's still a skill gap on the 250, or there should just be it should just be too stretched out where you're going to case it on the 250 no matter what. But I mean, that, like I said, nitpicking. And then this is the biggest thing, is if I wanted to come up here, cut down, John, yeah, obviously you still can, but I think that's how the ruts should work. Now I do get how, oh, that would be unbalanced because the closest rut would win. That's why I'm saying the depth of the rut. See how the outside is the deepest, right? You see how this one's the deepest? I feel like it should still be that way. And then I feel like this middle rut should be the size of this inside rut. So this inside rut should be the size, or the middle rut should be the size of the inside, where you're barely hooking on, and it's just a good line, and it might develop through the night. Or you just have guys straight up bowling through the outside, and then I would recommend putting some roughness at the top of that as well. That would be super fun. And then you would have the Cooper Webb line, as I'd like to call it, where you can jump down here, come up just a tad, hit the clutch, kind of accelerate out, third gear on off, and you're still just making the rhythm, and you're just doing it your way. And that would be so fun. It'd add a whole new dimension to this game, in my opinion. Now Stoney's doing his best right now to make it as two-lined as possible. At least he's trying to make it and get away from the one-line lines, or one-line tracks, where it is literally just one line all the way throughout, which unfortunately this track really became, where it was a lot of, yeah, this outside, this inside and middle rut was terrible. I don't think realistically anyone would, you know, unless you're in the AMS class and the outside got a little too bad, you can just jump here, come to the inside, and double, triple, if you will, and then probably go on off would probably be the faster way through that. And that inside, in my opinion, that one's done pretty well. I don't mind that one at all. And this jump's pretty good, and this track overall translated really well to real life, and did a good job here. So I was really excited to see the similarities between the game and in real life. But like I said, just nitpicking, and my word on it is it's getting to be a little too much. And if like there's a more realistic way we could do it, I would love to try it out at least. So yeah, maybe get on Stoney's ass about it. I don't know. He doesn't particularly like me, I believe, because of things I've said in the past when I wasn't farming for views, but I was definitely off my rocker talking about some of his tracks, although some of them were pretty meh back then, and definitely compared to now. But if you guys go back and watch some of the old controversy I like to stir up, if you will, it was not good. So just kind of staying away from that alley, I guess. Yeah, so that alley now, and just kind of rolling with the punches, kind of giving my little tidbits in on what I think about it. I'm not really going to go strongly opinionated and say this needs to change, this needs to change, this is dog crap, you can't do that, blah 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 blah. Like, I don't think that's the way to go about it, especially in a tight-knitted community like this. And like with the factory bikes came in, that obviously split the community pretty good. Last thing we need again is like major track controversy, because that was a huge thing back in the day when it really mattered. But now track makers are a bit more polished. We're seeing great products, and very thankful for all this. I still wish it wasn't however much a year to get GP, MX, and Supercross. I think Supercross and Motocross alone is more than the game every year. So to pay for the Supercross and Motocross tracks, I'm pretty sure it's in the $40 range. I could be wrong on that, but I definitely know it's more than the game is. So you're essentially paying for it's stupid in my opinion, but that's for another video. Let me know if you guys want me to elaborate on that and kind of get into that, because I can go for for probably an hour or so on just the game condition, everything wrong with it. And that's definitely going to be a video in the future, especially if things are kind of sticking to the same and not a whole lot of change happens. I think that that'll be in like the next month, that video you guys might see. So I'll keep that one on the dome piece on the top of the brain as time goes by, and as I run out of video ideas, to be quite frank with you. So that will be all for me. Thank you for watching. If you guys enjoyed, go leave a like, go down, subscribe, go check past content of the channel, and that'll be all. Once again, if you guys watched all the way through, very thankful for that, and that will close the video. See you guys next time. Deuces!